Alrighty, guys. Had a cough there. Where are we at here? 18:30 right now. Okay. We need to go check this lake and see what in the world is down there. After we change the time. Alright, we should probably run there. In case we see something else. This map is completely fresh just because I haven't hunted it since I've reset my account, so. But I went and got all the outposts last night. Oh wait, it looks like I'm missing one down here. I gotta go get that one at some point. What's up, Phyllis? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Phyllis? 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 Okay, now, come on. Let me place my marker. There we go. This map looks so good, honestly. It's gonna take a long time to get it set up for Great One Moose, but this map looks awesome. And I think it'll actually be better. At least now. Turkey up on top of the hill. I don't know why that turkey just did a pop to squat right there, but what was your biggest moose? Like 301 or 303 or something like that. It's been a long time. The last big rack moose that I shot was over 300 score. I haven't killed a great one yet. Not a great one moose. That's actually why we're setting up on New England. Also, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you in here before. I may have, but I have the memory of about, I was equivalent to an ant, so, you know. I got my YouTube fixed to where I can actually change the stream title and all that without having to end the stream. I probably should have took the four-wheeler. Right now, I'm going after moose. I'm setting up for a moose Great One grind. And I think it's actually going to be pretty good on this map after the respawn change. Especially with herd management. It's going to take a while, but I think it's going to be the best one once it's actually managed. Killed one Great One moose. Yeah, I haven't got one yet. There's some whitetail. Some more whitetail. I must have a feed zone here or something. We'll take one of those. We're not even anywhere near the lake yet, so we might as well. Oh, 1 second. I've got to put the viewer count on my screen. I completely forgot to do that because I was using Streamlabs to record with. Yeah, it is. I just used the I just used it to get it down. I'm not really too concerned with the score of it. It's not a diamond anyway, so. Yeah, it's only 212. If that was a diamond, I wouldn't have shot it with a 300. Look at me just getting stuck on everything. There's a fox down here. I don't have anything on me to shoot a fox with. Yeah, decent little respawn. There's some more of those whitetail. We're not going to shoot any more at those, though, because we're about 250 out from the lake. I've still got to find like 8 more herds of moose. Before I start actually, excuse me. Before I actually start shooting them down. Honestly, Call of the Wild has always been pretty much my favorite game. But really, Fishing Planet probably would be. But that's assuming if I had everything unlocked. You know what I mean? Like if I had every map, every, you know, every ability to just go and fish for whatever, you know? Now there was a big moose here because I just had a track of one. I'm not shooting any solo threes. Solo cow. I Call of the Wild the Angler. It's not bad. I really like the free roaming on it. I need to find the actual drink zone icon. Because I don't know. Okay, so that's a herd of 5. So that means I need to set a tent up across from here. Yeah, I know. It's a good fishing game. I just like Fishing Planet more because of the physics in it. Like the actual like rod physics and everything. Because in Call of the Wild the Angler, the rod pumping animation is just way too fast. Like in real life you would just lose the fish because you load your rod so quick and there's just slack created in the line. The casting is a lot better in Fishing Planet. And that's what does it for me. It's got to be realistic for a fishing game. I don't feel like a hunting game is different because hunting is more hardcore than fishing is, you know what I mean? Like even in real life, hunting is a lot harder than fishing is. on many levels. It's either they're biting or they're not. Use the right bait, right hooks, you know. Keep an eye on the weather. That's about it. See if I can get a tent down over here somewhere. That should be okay. We'll just have to see. We might have to move this one back a little bit. You hunt in real life? Yeah, I usually go once a year at least. Or go a few times a year. That'll work. Alrighty. So we got another set up there. I've already been to this lake, been to that one. I've been to all those, been to this one, been to that one. I haven't checked up here yet. I kind of feel like if there's any... I don't even think I'm going to worry about that spot, honestly. Got my PB largemouth at 5 pounds, 3 ounces. Nice. That's a hog. I have... biggest one I've ever caught was between 7 and like 7/8 or 8 pounds. I haven't mounted. It was actually a male too. It wasn't even a female bass. It was weird looking. Like it has a big underbite and everything, because it, like, males don't usually get bigger than like 14 inches. I caught it on a live bluegill when I was fishing for catfish, so it was pretty crazy. We got a little ways to run it there. 850 yards. Use the bumblebee lure. It's so good for all freshwater fish. Yeah, I think I've used the bumblebee lure before. And like they're like the little crawdad lures as well. The little crawdad crankbaits. They're really good for like smallmouth and streams and stuff. Rock bass. Is the music loud enough, or should I turn it up a little bit? Orange fox. So after we hunt moose for a good while, we're actually going to go around and explore some of the other drink zones and stuff for other animals like fox and bobcat. Caught it at Monroe, like in Indiana. I've never heard of that. Heard of where that is before. My state's pretty limited on bass fishing, honestly. It's mostly trout fishing here in West Virginia. All cows. Alright. Good to know. I think it's time to... Which way is the wind blowing? East? We've already searched like all these lakes up here. I think it's time to search these two. Caught at Monroe Lake? Okay. Hang on one second. Sorry, my cat was screaming at another cat through the window. Wanted to see what he's looking at. Have you got a catfish before? I've caught tons of catfish. That's mostly what I fish for here. Mostly channel catfish. And flathead catfish. Now where I'm at, we don't have any blues, unfortunately, but... Like, there is on the Ohio River, but that's like 3-4 hours away. So you got fox and bobcat over here. I use 11 minutes to catch those catfish. I tell you the truth, I think, well, yeah, live minnows is a really good choice if you don't have other fish that are gonna eat it. But, chicken breast is really good too. You don't have to add anything to it or anything if you don't want. A lot of people use chicken liver, but chicken liver is tough to keep on the hook usually, so. Let's go check that other lake. I've used it before. It depends on, like, because it seems like in lakes and stuff like that, I don't ever have any luck on it there. But if I'm fishing like a creek or something, like somewhere that's got current, it's gonna work good at, because it's got to spread this scent around, you know. I changed the time back a little bit. Alrighty, let's make our way on up there. Yeah, it definitely does. There's one called Secret 7 catfish bait and Sudden Impact, and I grew up watching YouTube videos of people using it and catching catfish with it in the rivers. It's messy. You know, like if you use just plain old chicken breast and cut it up into square chunks, I mean, I'm telling you, you'll slam them if you're there. Like if you know where the fish are. And strips of cut bluegill and stuff works really good for channels as well. Usually that's more of a bigger fish bait. It's like, I don't know why, but the bigger catfish tend to hit that bait better. Damn, no level 3s. I honestly feel like catfishing in general is better than rivers because it's more wild. Like, if you go to a lake, it's likely going to be overfished and all that. I've tried it before, but for some reason I had no luck. I put on the bottom on a drop off. Yeah, it just depends on where you're at, what time of day it is, if they want to eat or not. Some days you'll just go out and they won't hit anything at all. It seems like channel catfish, they're either biting or they're not, you know? Pheasant tracks. Yeah, they can be. And then some days they'll eat anything. I feel like it's that way with a lot of fish. Well, I can't see the fur type on that bobcat, but I don't even see any moose here. Let me try this real quick. You fly fish for trout? Nah, I never fly fish really. It's just so windy here in this state. It makes it so difficult to even attempt it. And all the creeks and stuff that we fish in here are just like covered with overgrowth and stuff. Alright, so no moose here apparently. Let's go ahead and go up here and start working our way down the river. Now, I know the river's gonna have moose, so I'm gonna go by. Thanks for the chat. Bye. All right. Thanks for coming in, man. Weird. It looked like it come from over there, but it wasn't. What weight is that for Bobcat? Well, we're getting close to where our marker is. I mean, the river's right here. I might as well just run down here and start looking. Speaking of which, that's only level 2. We'll leave him, stack him up. Should have quite a few zones even just between here and the next outpost. And this isn't even all of it. This is just the island right here. So that means we gotta check both sides of it. Not getting no moose warning calls or anything like that, so there's a female. There's a lot of solos on this map. This map looks just like home, honestly. Wish it looked like this all the time, though. Oh, light brown moose track. Okay, I think that's the same level 2 that I saw when I first come down here. Some mallards coming in. Okay, that's a herd. That's level 2, though. And another level 2. Well, it's one less herd that we have to worry about. Okay, that's a herd. So we gotta set up on this one. What am I stuck on? Need to get this guy to turn around. Come on, buddy. Alright. So we're gonna set a tent up here. That's approximately... Okay, so they're actually closer down here. Around 140 out from right here, so we're gonna have to move up and put a tent up in the woods here a little bit. There's 180. $210. I'm thinking up here. Alright, that'll work. Have to buy some more tents. I'm not going to worry about setting up the tripods and stuff until I do my first run. Speed it up a little bit. I got to check this lake too, actually. Hey, what's up, Liam? We're out here setting up a moose grind on New England. I honestly think it's gonna be pretty good. Alright, there's that one. One we just shot. Decent little level 3. Where is everybody at tonight? Only 2 viewers? I haven't even got more than 2 viewers yet. What the heck? Is there like big people streaming right now? It's gotta be like Lady and KC and Flinter or something like that. That's another herd, isn't it? Okay, so that's another one we can set up on. Flinter. Okay, that makes sense. It's always someone, man. Had a 4-pound rainbow the other day. Nice. Oh, now we're getting a few more people. Yeah, where's this zone at? I think that's a solo. Not worried about that. Is it right here? I'm not seeing where they ran from. Oh. Okay, so the zone's actually here? I can't click on the map right here. It's not letting me. That's weird. There we go. Welcome back. Yeah, it's going back on up into the woods here and put another tent down. 352 kills in the black bear grind number 2. Nice. This is gonna be tough to set up like this, but I think it'll all work out once we get the map managed down. It's gonna take some time, but I think it's gonna work good. Got stung by a damn bee yesterday. Oh wait. Starting to come up on this lake. $16:03, so I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put the tent down up here. And we'll know to check that next run. And then I can actually look at this lake as well. Luckily, all of the tiny little lakes that I've checked so far have all had just singles in it, pretty much. So I don't have to set up on a zone that's in an awful location yet. Unless I delete a zone, and then one pops up somewhere across the map in a literal brush pile. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, I gotta change the time. Might as well just go ahead and fast travel back here. Alrighty. We'll do 1500. That'll work. Yeah, I was hunting this last night and like I checked this whole river and got some new zones set up. I shot a few really big solos. Try to get them shot down. And I checked like all of these little lakes. I didn't get to check this little section of that creek, but I even checked like all of these ones. And I even checked that one up there. And most of those are not even solo, or not even in the herd zones, so I'm pretty much setting up on the first herd zones that I find that are, you know, have shootables in it. Should have a zone right around here. I'm assuming this is where it's gonna be at. Probably right around this corner. If they're here. Or might just be a little dead spot again. Got stung in a weird spot right on the back of my thigh. That sounds pretty painful. I wouldn't want to get stung there. I don't want to get stung at all. I literally just killed a wasp in my room a few minutes ago. Had nothing to smack it with except my phone. Like I don't have a flash water or anything in my room. Looks like we're getting to a little bit of a dead spot for moose. I haven't actually been stung in forever. Don't even remember the last time I got stung by a bee or a wasp or anything. When I was fishing yesterday, I had 2 yellow jackets land on my hand and start crawling on my hand, and because I was handling like bread, I was fishing for carp. Didn't sting me. It was just looking for food. There's a rabbit up here running. I ain't worried about it right now. We're not going to be hunting moose the entire stream, by the way, so. You would think, though, we would have more than 2 viewers. Still. I mean, it's not like I have a garbage thumbnail and garbage audio quality and all of that. Like, I've been seeing people with much poorer quality streams. It's getting more viewers. I don't know if it's a certain thing that people want to watch or what it is. Or my phone is wrong. Yeah, we definitely can't be doing like 2, 3, 4 hour streams with 2 viewers in the whole entire time. That's not gonna happen. I'll go back to making videos until we get a bigger viewer base or something. I don't understand it because Headhunter has like just a handful more subs than I do, and he has like 12, 15, 20 people that come and watch him every day. Okay, that's a herd, I think. That one's gotta go down. I think that's a solo, actually. I think that one's also solo. I'll have to see what it is when I get the zone. It might be a herd. It could be 4 and I just didn't see all 4 of them. Okay, so 3. So one of those is definitely a bull. So we'll definitely set up on this zone. How far is the outpost from here? 195. So really we need to be even further than the outpost. Yeah, I've killed quite a few diamond moose. So we need to be back up in here somewhere. The wind blows east, so Won't be able to see him from there. So we'll have to set up from the north. Let's just fast travel to the outpost to be faster. A 200 yards there. 6.5 pounds. Well, it's actually the biggest one I've mounted. And actually wait. I've caught bigger than 6.5, but I think this will work. Let's fast travel up here and check and see if there's anything at this lake. Oh, there's rainbow trout. We definitely got a moose here. That loop's clear around the back there, and I didn't even realize. There's probably a zone back there. Yep, that's a herd too. Alright, man. Well, I'll see you. This guy to put his head up. All right. Let's just take the four-wheeler over there. Oh no, Liam's here. I'm not sure why it only says one though. Well, I appreciate it. Usually there's a lot more talk if there's people in here, you know, 5, 10 people at least, you know, talking. There's a lot more conversation going on, but I know one day we had like 12 or 15 viewers, but like, do people just not like this map? Definitely underrated. I know this guy didn't go far. Oh my god, he floated. Are you serious? Honestly, though, if you like to hunt bobcats and stuff like that, though, this map is insane for it. Can you hunt a tiger on the new map? I mean, I don't have a thumbnail and everything and a title set up for it, but I don't really hunt them that much. There's just too many other trophies that I need. I need a great one moose. I appreciate that, Liam. We just need to get more viewers to come in and also love the channel. What happened to all the people that we had coming in and subscribing and stuff? They just disappear? Because we had people coming in, like, quite a few people coming in the streams there for a while. But now it's like every time I stream, there's only 1 or 2 people the whole time. Not really understanding what I'm doing wrong here. Well, I mean, look at Headhunter, though. He has 1.19 or something. Heck, I've seen people with less subscribers than me getting way more viewers. Like, for the amount of effort that's put into it, that's just not enough. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here, but... Yeah, I figured you were subbed. Especially since I have it on subscriber only. Son of a gun, I don't have the tent in my inventory. I have it as my tripod. But I might have to actually put a halt onto the streaming, guys. If we don't get more people in here consistently. Because then it's just wasting time. Like, when I could be editing and recording videos to get my page out there. You know what I mean? You would think there would be at least, you know, 5 or 10 people out of the amount of subs that I get that would come in every stream. At least 10, you know. Your biggest animal? I mean, what do you mean by biggest? Because I've shot diamonds of almost every species in the game, so... Oh, I mean, technically my highest scoring would be the... I know you meant in the game, but like... What do you mean, like, the biggest diamond, or like, biggest, like, overall size of an animal, or what? Because for me, I mean, I've killed, well, yeah, that makes sense, but... I've even noticed, though, even when, like, Scarecrow and Flint are alive, I look over other streams, and they're still, like Lemon Lime, for example, and them guys are still getting, like, 20 viewers. Like, every time. Well, the Great One Whitetail is, the Big Rack is my, I guess, highest scoring deer. But, like, whenever you say, like, the biggest animal, that, like, that could be the biggest animal as in weight, or the biggest score. Really, the biggest score, you could have, like, a duck, or, like, or a golden eye or something. It score, like, 1,500 or whatever it is, or 1,200. Yeah, I've killed quite a few piebald moose. Quite a little handful of them. The one that's in the thumbnail is one that I shot, so... I've killed all 3 of the fur type for moose. I'd like to get a bigger albino one or and melanistic one, but every time I find an albino or melanistic, it's a stupid like a little spider rack or something, you know. I'll tell you the truth, even the videos I've put, like the last video I put out did horribly for some reason. Like I got on there today and there wasn't even a single like yet by the afternoon today. And I posted it yesterday at like 2 o'clock. And that took me like 2 hours to edit it. It took me like an hour and a half for the thumbnail. It took me 2 hours to record it. Or 2 or 3 hours to record it. That's one we gotta shoot, but there's no way for me to see it right there, so we're just gonna let it go. Alrighty. I just feel like there's too many streamers that are streaming at the same time. And I can't stream because every time I try to go live, someone else is. And there's no way for me to do anything about that because of my work schedule. In fact, I actually tried streaming at like 10 o'clock in the morning or like noon when no one else was live and I still had no viewers come in hardly. Because then they're like, okay, well no one's streaming so I'm not going to get on. The only way you can get a bunch of viewers is to get a bunch of great ones anymore, honestly. But they don't spawn for me like everyone else, so. Alright. Why is there no moose at all? There's like cows and a couple little solos. Okay, there's a herd. Is there even a bull in this herd? 4 cows? Are you for real? That doesn't make any sense. Never seen 4 cows in one herd. I mean, they've all got to be solos that's bunched together or something. We'll run this way first, I guess. There's a bull. So there was 4 in the herd. That one right there is a solo. So we can set up here. It's like that's a 1. That's got to be the cow. But up here has got to be the actual bigger zone. Yeah, 4. So do gotta shoot this one down. I'm not stacking a 5 in this zone. There's a zone here as well. Let's that's for whitetail. Now, I can't tell if these moose are actually like at their zones or they're just clear back in the woods. I don't understand why it's taking so long to find herds. Okay, there's another herd finally. So that's one we'll want to shoot down instead of keeping. I completely forgot coyotes were even on this map. I guess that one's just by itself. There we go. Surely there's an open space here. Come on. Where did I shoot that moose at exactly? On 240s right there. I have to run up and around, I think. Like run up on this hill. Come back here. This is far enough, but of course these trees are in the worst spot. We needed like 10 more feet of field and we could have placed a tent and been right there at the render distance. That's close enough. $15:06. I'm back. All right. Welcome back. You're on your PC? Alright. That's what I play on as well. Level 3. So we have to separate this. We'll have to do like this section first and then go to the other side and do the other section. That's probably that level 5, I bet you. I don't see him. Yeah, I actually have like 2,200 hours on Xbox before I actually was able to get a PC. Is that a herd? I think that is this zone. That's a solo. I'm gonna leave him. Or is it? It looks like this is a herd, maybe. No idea. Before I shoot these, I want to check. I don't know. They're grouped together pretty tight, though. What's up, NJCM? Welcome to the stream. We're switching it up a little bit today. Playing some New England Mountains. Should be able to place it like around here. 222 right there. How is this not open space anywhere? There we go. That'll work. Okay, there's one of the shooters. What time is it? 15:35. Female moose. it's a bear. Need more herds. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here because there's not really much of a point in going anymore. So, I think I'm just gonna continue on making some videos and everything. So, I'll see you guys whenever I stream again.